I'll give you my own interpretation of why banks want to go fully digital, right? In OneConnect, we find that adoption only takes place when you have a process 100% digital. When you manage to digitize 90% of the process, adoption never picks out because of that missing 10%, even if you can take 90% seamlessly. And therefore, I'm sure is what the banks are also encountering. They have tried to digitize many modules, and maybe the returns from these technology investments, you can't necessarily see it because you don't see mass adoption of, say, new cluster of customers or new revenue streams, right? So a full digital bank has the concept of 100% digital, 100% offline, and totally asset-light, supposedly faster. It really will drive mass adoption and cheaper for the bank. So that's that concept that every bank now wants to try, being 100% digital rather than digitizing their legacy system, which is painful, costly, and very slow. Most of the banks are, instead of trying to change their existing things, because its legacy is, although painful, it will be too disruptive to try and touch the legacy system. So most banks are trying to apply for their own digital banking license so that they can start experimenting in a bigger way using their digital banking license to try the solutions 100% digital. So I think that's the trend. So every bank is now going to have a digital branch or a digital joint venture, right? And as that grows and the value proposition is proven, I think the next level of challenge is whether you integrate or you shift. You know, so there are two common thoughts in terms of what will be the next big thing to do. Either you shift everything from your legacy over time to what's working now in a fully digital bank, or you start this integration, meaningful integration. Definitely it cannot be a full integration, a meaningful integration that allows this digital bank to flourish as much as it possibly can. I think most central banks are progressively thinking how to regulate. They want to issue digital banking license. They are also in discussion on what is the criteria to issue such license. The fact that it comes with a license means that it will be regulated in one way or the other. It's just how tightly you want this piece to prosper and flourish. At the same time, you want to regulate it. So regulating it light enough or just heavy enough is very tricky. I think it's evolving, but I think it's in the right direction. You know, as in the positive mindset to feel that this is important. The central bank leading the way to form the regulation is definitely in the right direction, in my opinion.